I Got the Hell Out does contain explicit content that might not be suitable for some listeners, such as children, those that easily get offended, and we do recommend that listeners at work put your earbuds in if you have coworkers around.
And if you like the show, please spread the word by telling as many people as you can. Would also appreciate if you would subscribe, rate, hopefully with 5 stars, and review the podcast on iTunes. You can find us there as well as on Stitcher and Overcast. You can follow us on Twitter at WasInACult, on Facebook at I Got the Hell Out, and on Instagram at I Got the Hell Out with an underscore after each word. You can contact us through our website at IGotTheHellOut.com.
Hi guys, it's Deb.
And Laura.
And it's our New Year's episode of...
And it's a Tuesday
night drinking episode of I Got the Hell Out. So yeah, we, as you all who follow us religiously, get the pun.
Thank you. Ha ha
ha. Yeah, Laura had stuff to do this weekend, and my company Christmas party was yesterday. And
so here we are.
And I worked for you this afternoon, so I just stayed until you got home, and here we are.
Here we are.
We have a Kool-Aid recipe
from
Brienne O, and it's called the Jedi Mind Trick.
Ooh.
Okay. Black cherry Kool-Aid.
Always a good start.
Smirnoff fluffed marshmallow vodka.
Okay.
I'm a personal lover of Chambord liqueur.
Yep.
Oh my God. And club soda.
We really need to try this one.
And it just says, these are not the droids you're looking for. So
we really need to try that one.
There's a lot of these we need to try.
I know. We say that all the time.
And once my mother gets the calendar together, we can flip through the pages and figure out which ones we want to drink.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Anyway, okay.
What is that Christmas card?
It's not a Christmas card. It's a Happy Holidays postcard.
Okay.
It is from an ex-member, Mel, and her family. There's Mel. There's her wonderful husband, Mike.
Now, was he in the cult as well, or no?
Okay. No. Hi, Mike. It's funny when they go on road trips. They'll listen to the podcast, and he'll be like, "Do you know who she's talking about? Do you know?"
We're talking about you, Mike.
Well, Mike, we're now talking about you, buddy.
Hi.
And her 3 wonderful sons, Arik, Tyler, and Jacob. She escaped before she was just leaving as I was getting there. So
okay.
It was one of those people you kind of knew in passing.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I asked her if I could post this. And she said that, certainly. Here, let me...
So how'd you guys stay in touch if she was just leaving and you were getting there?
Okay. We didn't. Okay. I'm going to read you because, me and ex-members sometimes text back and forth, right? Okay. She told me, feel free to use my postcard and you don't need to block anything out. Because I asked her if she wanted me to block the names out or anything.
Oh, right.
You never know.
Absolutely.
Privacy,
absolutely.
People. Okay. There's a little smiley face and it says, I think I am finally over being scared. The last time I had anxiety about that was after I started the support group for the ex-members. I worried for weeks that Little Man would send someone to try and stop me. I know there is still some risk of danger, but I no longer want to live my life hiding in fear. Being open and fearless is part of my healing. I love that I have come this far. Crazy that 25 years later and I am still in the process of healing. Sending love and support to you and Laura. Keep up the good work and looking forward to hearing more stories from other ex-members. When I tell my story, should I have something prepared or are you and Laura going to prepare specific questions for people?
A little bit of both.
Okay.
Yeah, because we can always start with, certain questions, but then
it can go
anywhere.
How
it goes.
We go off on tangents,
right.
And
exactly.
things just happen.
And that's usually when the good stories come out.
Yeah. See, this is our first postcard of the new year. Yay!
Yeah.
See, I share things with you. While Bill had a girl, remember I told you he wasn't at work?
That's right.
Yep,
Congratulations.
Congratulations, guys. Her name is Tessa.
Oh, that's so cute.
Yes. Where am I going? Oh, and back to Mel, telling her stories and when I'm recording and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I'm an idiot stick because remember I told you, yay, I can do this.
An idiot stick.
I'm an idiot stick. Yeah, I tried to record a phone call today that we'll get into later. Um, and I couldn't do it, and it was really pissing me off. So,
Oh no.
yeah, I'll have to ask my son or his friend about
Uh-huh.
it. But yeah, I did not have recording capabilities today, and it did not make me happy.
Well, are you gonna tell us what that phone call was? Come on.
In a little bit,
Ah.
in a little bit, in a little bit. Something kind of weird happened while we were preparing for the show today.
Mm-hmm.
You were there for it.
Oh, the pop-up thing.
You
Yeah.
were. You didn't do any homework this week, but lo and behold, shit on the cult out there is everywhere, and it's all ludicrous.
Right. So as I'm scarfing dinner down, I'm pulling up stuff on the iPad.
And what
Oh,
pops up at
it
the
was
corner?
creepy. I was on their blog, and all of a sudden, the bottom right-hand corner of the iPad pops up a little box saying, "Do you want to chat?"
Okay.
Hell no, I don't.
They wanted to connect with you. You're not into connecting?
No.
Why?
So if anybody out there wants to have some fun,
No,
go on.
I can't tell them that.
Okay, scratch that.
I can't tell them that.
Because you could have fun with it.
I,
Just saying. I'm not that I would do that or recommend anyone
No,
doing it.
no,
Just
no.
saying. Wink, wink.
I mean, is that like, at the beginning of Jackass and other assorted stunt stupid
Do not
shit?
try this at
Do
home.
not try this at home? I don't know.
I don't know.
Did I tell you that your brother brought a new vacuum cleaner and I'm absolutely in love with it? It was the one I suggested,
Okay.
okay? But I always read the warnings on everything that I buy.
There was one, I don't know if it was a vacuum cleaner or a hairdryer, it said do not sleep with it.
Well, this one basically said do not use like the suction part of it. Do not stick it to your feet, to your face, to your chest.
Did it say genitals?
It said everything but genitals. I was in tears. My favorite, though, is from my chainsaw. Do not attempt to stop moving chain with hands or genital area.
What?
It's what
Okay.
it's what it says in my dryer said do not attempt to dry live, and the word live was in all capital letters. House pets.
Because apparently
Death
someone-
or injury may occur. Somebody threw Fluffy in
Who the
there.
hell threw their little dog or cat in the dryer? Honest to God.
Somebody who wanted to sue a dryer company because it wasn't in there that you couldn't dry Fluffy. Come on.
Oh my
People are
God.
stupid. People are freaking stupid. Okie doke. Where are we going now? Oh, you know what really pisses me off?
I'm sure many things, but tell us one.
Many, many, many things piss me off. We are on episode 98.
Okay.
Episode 94 was a month ago.
Mm-hmm.
And I told everybody, Australia's on fucking fire, people.
Right.
It's okay, my Facebook feed has just started getting flooded within the past 2 days from people about how bad Australia is. And I'm like, this has been going on for a month, people.
Yeah.
Kudos to, I'm not going to name them all of the celebrities that I've seen that are donating to help. I'm going to give a screenshot out for any crafters out there. They're looking for socks. They're looking for mittens. They're looking for a lot of items for the burned animals. Like the little koala bears are putting little mittens on their hands because they're burned.
Oh my gosh.
And diapers. They're requesting diapers. I'm not sure what kind. Because when you're a koala bear and you have burnt hands, you don't want to be walking around in poo-poo
Right.
and stuff like
Right.
that. Okie doke.
Oh, someone, now this is going to bug me. Someone I read today, I think it might be Elton John, donated $1 million.
I know Pink has donated.
Yes, she did 500,000. I did read that.
I know the Irwin family has helped over 90,000 animals, and that's where they're from.
Right, right.
But yeah, people, the earth is on fire, and everybody's watching the awards ceremonies. Did you watch the awards?
I don't watch any of those shows.
Okay. Do you know who Ricky Jarvis is?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I suggest you go and you listen. It's
Oh,
7 minutes long.
Didn't he make a speech about it's not the platform for stars to
Oh, he ripped shreds.
like
I
it's not
I
this
watched-
is not the place for your political opinions.
Yeah, get your award and get the fuck off the stage. But I mean, he was ripping into a lot of people into
Oh,
that.
I'm gonna have to
room.
go into YouTube and see this.
It's 7 minutes long. I watched it this morning. Okay. let's keep an eye on this one and make sure, he doesn't suicide himself, guys. Okay. These celebrities and people try and tell you the truth and they all end up dead. Do you know that?
Mm-hmm.
They do. I mean, okay, we're not going to go into that.
Well, Kane West is still kicking.
I know. I just, and he got that silence, from, okay. What?
Tell us about your damn phone call.
Oh, not yet.
Well, then don't look at me and say, what should we talk about?
What should we talk about?
Oh, I'm going to smack you.
Okay, we're going to go to some already posted stuff on Facebook, okay, because this cracks me up. Now, remember we posted that cluttered room?
Oh, yes.
Okay. Now, there are some very interesting things about this picture that have come to light for me.
Okay, now this was the video.
Yes, and I took a screenshot of the video of the woman telling everybody to come to the feast.
Right.
This April because y'all gonna die from a big fiery ball.
And it was the room that had the empty fish tank in it, the old landline phones.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
Oh my God. I can't read them all. Some of there's 96 comments on this, and a lot of them are from ex-members. Some of them are for just funny people. That 70s show called, they want all their office equipment back. Now, I've only been in this room twice. That's why I didn't recognize it.
Okay.
Do you know what this room is? You
guessed
guessed it was a back clutter room.
I thought it was, how, people just have rooms, it's just like the clutter room?
That's Little Man's office in the sanctuary.
Good Lord. You think he could do better than that?
That is the fish tank that Kenny caught the place on fire with.
Okay.
There were ex-members that popped up remembering building that fish tank. Little Man had them custom make him a fish tank.
What, one from the store wasn't good enough?
I guess so. I don't know. But then, Kenny did his thing and caught Little Man's office on fire. And I don't know if fish were ever put back into that tank or not.
I'm guessing no by the looks of that.
Okay, now, do you see I said I was going to put an emoji on her face?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't. I just simply went with, well, she's all wearing black and everything's black, including her hair.
Right.
So I just simply took the black paint on, when you fix a photo up.
Right.
And painted her face black. And somebody said that she looks like a Sith Lord.
Oh, God.
Okay. Now, here's where things get even weirder.
Okay.
We have a member in the Facebook group who said that this woman looked like she was screenshotted. And I try to tell him, I'm like, this is, a screenshot of the video. She's in the video. Well, he's so into video and photography. And I actually got a response from another ex-member. Would you like to hear?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to call her Kay.
Okay.
Okay, it's not the leader's ex-wife. It's just
a different K.
A different single initial K. I threw it out there if anybody knew who this woman was, blah, blah, blah. So she private messaged me. And she told me the woman's name, and she said that she was a great friend of hers until the bitch I love to hate turned the woman against her. Because
that's what she does.
She can't stand to see anybody fucking happy. Okay. I said, I don't know her. I fled in 2003. Is she being photoshopped into that room? It's actually a video. And how the hell did the bitch I love to hate turn her against you? And I said, I still can't believe you recognized who she was with no face. Because you can't, all you can see are the hands.
Right.
Okay. Now this is confirmation from an ex-member who would know this stuff, okay? Mm-hmm. She says, yes, she is being photoshopped in there. They have green screens. And I'm not sure how the bitch I love to hate did it, but she saw that we were great friends and she started befriending her at every chance she got. I told her, she told the bitch I love to hate, I love this. I wish I could have been there for this, okay? She told her, I see you putting on your feast face, being nice to me at feast, but during the year, she was a freaking bitch to deal with.
Your feast face.
Feast face. If that ain't a culty term, I don't know what
Oh my
is.
God. Put on your feast face.
Yeah, but she said she's over the years, you know, she's been gone a long time too, and she has a hard time remembering people's names. Trips me out because some people, I only knew them by their culty name. So when somebody would refer to somebody by
Right.
Samantha, I have no
Like,
idea
who the
they're
hell's that?
Who the hell's Samantha? And they're like,
Oh, it's really blah, blah, blah.
It's really Bithia, and I'm like, that was her real name.
Yeah.
Yeah, real names, people, real names. I came across a list of alternate cuss words, and I have to start using this phrase:
Okay.
"Son of a motherless goat."
Oh, I've heard that before.
You have?
I have.
Oh my god! Okay. And I'd like to say hello to Elaine R. She just joined the Facebook group, and she's an ex-Mormon.
Oh.
She's enjoying being out of the Mormonism.
Mm-hmm.
And she's looking for the episode that had the herbal supplements in it. But we've talked so much
I was
about
gonna say, I think it's more than one.
different stuff, whether it was the Young Living oils, or if it's, you know, the goat head thistle or mesquite beans.
There's so many different ones.
Yeah. So anybody out there, maybe you might be able to help her out. If anybody remembers what episode that is. Sometimes I can remember shit, sometimes I can't. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to say a word, okay?
Uh-oh.
Facebook peeps, there was a few of you, probably mostly overseas people, got a rare treat on Facebook for about 12 hours. That's all I have to say about that. You're welcome.
Sorry.
Okay. Do you know where we're going now?
We're going to the damn phone call.
Oh,
for
no.
the love of God.
I told you that's Little Man's office, right?
Right.
And she screenshotted in there.
Okay.
Isn't that just...
Here's my question. No, here's my question. If you were going to go through the hassle of using a green screen, why in the hell is that what you're going to pick? Some messy, old-fashioned
Because it's
office.
Little Man's office.
I don't care. It looks like a dump.
My question is, with the old... I played a game on Facebook. What, you know, blow the picture up, and what do you see in here?
Mm-hmm.
There's two 1970s telephones right there. That's a tube TV that nobody owns anymore. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So my question is how old is this picture that they're green screening people onto?
It's got to be ancient.
And how many other green screeny thingies are they doing?
I don't know.
Okay, pending posts.
Mm-hmm.
Hi to Brandon. We said hi to him last week.
We're always saying hi to Brandon.
Well, this is different Brandon. This is
Oh.
Brandon S.
Okay.
Okay, Brandon S. got married last week. Okay.
Congratulations.
And we gave him a shout out, remember?
Mm-hmm.
And this is what he had to say to us. Hey, Deb and Laura, thanks for the shout out about my wedding, especially on an episode entitled Alaskan Pipeline. My life is finally complete.
Oh my God.
His life is finally complete.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Becca C. writes to us that this book was mentioned in a past episode, and it's written by Little Man's ex-wife. She loves Kay's quote, "It no longer became the cult name, but the cult of the Little Man." And she says, also, I don't drink, but Little Man downed peach brandy like nobody's business, so I think it would be an interesting Kool-Aid recipe.
Oh, something with peach brandy.
Yeah, he loved hard liquor. Remember I told you, you know, his daughter stole a bottle of tequila?
Yes.
And 3 of us played hooky and drank it. And it was a good time, was had by all. Becca, I can't post this because it has the name of the book and stuff like that. But she did give the afterword on here, and it talks about if you're feeling hopeless about being on the outside, there is a book called Take Back Your Life, Recovering from Cults and Abusive Relationships. It's by Janja, Janja, last name Lalich, and Madeline Tobias. Bay Tree Publishing.
What's the name of it again?
Take Back Your Life, Recovering from Cults and Abusive Relationships. This afterward also, this is written by the ex-wife of Little Man.
Right, okay.
It also goes on to say, I also recommend that you read Puzzling People, The Labyrinth of the Psychopath by Thomas Sheridan. And that's published by Veluminous Press. The book describes the common everyday psychopaths who surround us, how to recognize them, and how to avoid or mimic their influence.
Oh, because you want to mimic it.
I don't know. It says both of these books are written in plain English and contain excellent advice, references, and resources. So, and if you actually have Kay's book, she's on Facebook and Twitter, and she invites you to visit her. And she also has a P.O. box that I can't give out, but
right.
But it is in the afterwards because
of her book.
Yeah, because she's trying to help people too.
You can have fun with her on Twitter.
I don't know. I never really knew Kay because they had.
I'm just saying anybody in general.
I have met Kay a couple of times. She's a very nice lady. I don't know how she put up with the bullshit for so long. I mean, trying to be a godly woman. But then, when things happen and you find out your husband's not being faithful and other crap, and then multiple marriage comes out. And yeah.
See ya.
So Becca, I'm sorry, I really can't put this out there, but I did want to read the parts about, there's other books out there. See, there was nothing when I got out, I don't think. There might have been, but again, the internet isn't what it is right now, okay? Thank you, Matthew P. We're sticking your requests in for the 100th episode, which is in 2 more episodes, 2 more weeks. Okie doke. Thank you, everybody, for sending me everything about Australia being on fire. I mean, people have sent me maps that overlay Australia and over the United States, and it does stretch somewhat up into Canada and out into the. My gosh, a third of the country's on fire. So, thank you guys for all of that. Chris S. is, she just wanted to share that her sister makes her own vanilla, and she uses vanilla beans and vodka.
Oh, wow.
So maybe y'all can jump on there and ask her how to make your own stuff.
Your own vanilla vodka.
I know. That would be good in something.
Mm-hmm.
God,
Very
real
good.
vanilla is good. Okay, remember I mentioned Jeff W. earlier? Mm-hmm. He's the one who realized the woman was green screened on
Yes.
her. How the fuck is your eye that good that you can see something like that? I never
idea.
in a million years would have thought she was green screened on there. You?
I would never in a million years think that they would put that effort into it.
Yeah, somebody said that she would never have been allowed into that room.
Oh,
because at some point women weren't allowed into that room anymore because you might be unclean.
Oh God.
Well, I guess unless you're way past your.
She doesn't look like she is though.
No, she's not. I don't think.
Yeah, she doesn't look like
It's a drinking episode, guys. Cheers.
Drink.
Laura's not drinking.
I have an early meeting tomorrow.
I whine to everybody and nobody cares. All right, Jeff W., who found the green screen queen. Okay. Oh, okay. Hold on one second.
Okay, so what about him?
He writes to us and says, I run a small photography business on the side. This shot was from a recent group shoot where models and photographers get together to build out their portfolios. I'm posting this here because the sign made me think about a close friend of mine who got married and shortly after her mental health started declining. Turns out she was being gaslit and was in an emotional and physically abusive relationship. She got the hell out, and a year later, her mental health has improved by leaps and bounds. She was the inspiration for this photo and not the person in it. She is so much tougher than she used to be. She has some more healing to do, and once she does, we plan to do a divorce shoot to celebrate her liberation from her abusive situation.
Oh, wow.
And it's well-behaved women rarely make history. Yeah, so I'm going to approve that. And thank you to everybody who sent me articles about Greyhound. Remember, I dug Greyhound a new
Yes.
ass in the one episode. Greyhound offers free rides home to runaways, ex-member Nora, member Tara, everybody else, my mom. Everybody's been sending me this link. I don't know if they feel bad. But and I don't know what the rules are. If you have to be under 18.
Right, yeah, how do they decide?
I mean,
yes
you
or no?
could have run away at 16 and you're now 35. So
Yeah.
I don't know.
But
But
good for them, though.
yes. Okay, Nora, I'd approve yours, sweetheart, but I can't because of the news station it came from.
Ah.
But that's okay. I'll approve Tara's. So sorry, girl. People, if I can catch it, other people are gonna catch it. Okay, now I sometimes get like anxiety shock. I don't even know what the word is. Okay. Someone will send me a pending post or a picture in a private message, and it freaks me the hell out. Okay.
Okay.
Do you see this picture? Okay, this is an ex. He was probably young double digits when I met him, 10, 11, 12. He was into the teenage years when I left. I don't know. Hi, Shamar. He says, was traveling this weekend, and look what we drove past. My PTSD is acting up.
Is that the exit?
Yeah, that's the exit you get off to go to the sanctuary and
Ooh.
stuff. So, yeah, anybody, I'm going to post that. Hi, dude. Hope your road trip went well. Okay, oh, look, I didn't approve the Kool-Aid recipe yet. And Chris Smith says, never apologize for how much love you have to give. Just feel sorry for those who don't want any of it.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, if they don't want your love, it's their freaking loss. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Okay, what else are we going on to? Oh, the phone call I made today.
You know what?
Oh, my face hurts. Oh,
Well, it literally hurts.
yeah. Anyway, wow.
The phone call.
Remember, I couldn't wait for January 3rd.
Because you were going to call the Chamber of Commerce about their award
about their lovely award for being the best religious organizations.
Right. Plural. That's
Plural.
correct.
It's plural. They must be more than one. Well, they have the peace conferences and everything else. Right. I don't know. Anyway, I spoke to a lovely young woman. Okay. She actually pulled up their Facebook account.
Mm-hmm.
And
did she see a picture of the award?
Oh, yeah, she saw the awards.
Okay.
And after we laughed about it for a good 5 minutes, and she was also pointing out the grammatical mistakes and where the S should have been located. And it was quite a good conversation because I had to start it out with, hi, this is probably going to be like a phone call you've never gotten before. But when it was all said and done, we all knew what the verdict was going to come back as.
Mm-hmm.
It's fake. They made their own pathetic award to give to themselves, Laura. I don't even know what to say about that. Do you know what I mean? How do you make up your own pathetic?
I just want to know how they presented it to themselves. Was there an award ceremony?
I don't know. We discussed this.
Like, that's what I'm dying to know.
But there's an ex-child member, Sarah. She says, hello all. As someone who works for a publishing company and works on projects with the chamber in question, I can tell you this is a fake. I asked my contact there. You're welcome, Deb. Because remember I told you I couldn't wait till the 3rd?
Right.
And it was going to kill me. So
Right.
she looked into, thank you. I love when people do me a solid. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I already knew it was a fake going into
It
it.
was just nice having more confirmation.
Yes. And then to sit and laugh with somebody at the Chamber of Commerce and them to call it pathetic. They actually used the word pathetic.
Oh, it is.
I've
Did
showed.
you find out what that? There was like that little writing that was blurred. You couldn't see in the picture.
Yeah, it was the name of the town.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I guess when you buy second, there was. Okay. There was a lot of people that commented on this, and Melissa J says you can order things like this from Amazon. And this is on the Facebook page, and she says this is just the first one I came across, but yeah, you can order them, and it says Leadership Award, your personal engraving here.
Oh my gosh, only $42. Oh my gosh.
And that's the first one that popped up. I love when people do my homework for me. It's not that I'm lazy; I just don't have the time.
See, we should have made one for ourselves, like when we didn't win.
But you know what?
Why did we not make our own?
Because we're not that stupid. We're not that pathetic. We're not that much of losers.
Oh my God.
We
Could you imagine?
We accepted the fact of we were nominated. It was great. We didn't win. We went to the party.
But it was
had
nice to
some
be that had
snacks.
some awesome food. That was good enough. There you go.
But my gosh, Laura, we at least for real were nominated
Nominated.
for an award, even if we didn't win it. But yeah, Miriam, I think, is an ex-member, says, I would have bet money they made it themselves. Tony C says it's a scam that preys on pride. It's, if you guys want to read it, one of our spies says, here's a list of awards recipients from 2018, and religious organizations must be a new category for 2019. We laughed at them last week, and they still haven't taken the stupid shit down. I want to hear the sermon. I want to know where they put it. I want to know why there hasn't been a better picture taken of the stupid thing. Why is it not sitting on Little Man's desk or
Why
his
is Little
shelf?
Man not holding it? Why is he not being... I know why he's not being presented with the award, because he bought it himself.
No. Probably a loving, devoted member thought they were doing a good thing and ordered this.
Oh my gosh.
And, Eileen, ex-member, said, the sad part is that the people there will believe this is real and be duped by it. Which... Okay, now, I posted this same thing in the ex-members group, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And let's see. There's only 10 comments on this one. But Brandon, the one I mention all the time, he says, I'm going to make my own diamond YouTube play button. So I guess you get one of those after there's so many million plays or something.
Oh, okay.
And, yeah, somebody else called bullshit. And an ex-member, we're just going to use a letter.
Mm-hmm.
Jay says that city hates the fucking cult. Okay.
So they aren't going to be voting for them.
Another ex-member, we're just going by a letter, C, says they would not accept the word religious in quotes, thus it's a hoax. By the way, presented by who? The name of the presenter is blurred. Because it's poor quality at the top of it. They got to cut right. Oh, and I was told, remember I was calling it a glass award? It's just most likely cheap acrylic.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Cheap acrylic.
Yeah.
Yeah, cheap acrylic.
I wonder where they have that right now. Is it on his desk, I wonder?
That's what I was wondering. And why hasn't anybody taken a better picture of it? Why wasn't it paraded out for... I mean, if they're putting it on their official page...
It should be in like a nice fancy place.
I don't know.
Next to the fish tank.
Yeah, that it was definitely faked though. That is just so pathetic. That's why we didn't make our own award for ourselves, to make us feel better.
At what point does that cross your mind?
It's
You know
never
what?
crossed my
That's
mind to
what I
give myself
mean.
my own award.
Right. Like, at what point are you just like, you know what we could use? We could use our own award.
Use our own award.
Let's jump on Amazon. Let's order one.
Is that some sort of narcissism?
Hell yeah.
I want to know who thought this up and ordered it, because they also have a 5th grade education. I'm betting it wasn't Little Man. I would say it was a well-meaning member, in all honesty.
You don't think it was one of like Little Man's people?
Yeah, it would be one of Little Man's people.
But I'm saying I bet he was in on it.
I doubt it.
You don't think so?
I don't know. I really have no idea at this point. I just find it hysterical that they made their own award.
It's because they're special.
They're more than special. I was trolling them a bit here. Now, we had this chart before, and you're supposed to use this chart to guide children in prayer, okay?
Ooh, okay.
But they, above the chart, says, it's time to pray. Here's a chart from the Oki 24-hour manual to help.
The what?
Oki 24-hour manual.
Good Lord. Okay.
So there must be some kind of book, the Oki from Muskogee. You got to tell your kids how to pray. Would you like a quote from Little Man?
Always do.
It does not have a date, okay? We will be like Jesus, or we won't be. Look at that. How Forrest Gump does that get?
Oh my God.
We will be like Jesus, or we won't be. There's not even a comma in there. I mean, I give them credit for putting an apostrophe between
They
the
get
N and
an
the
apostrophe
T.
T. They get that, yeah.
Hey.
Words of wisdom. God.
Speaking of which, do you have any words of
Oh
wisdom?
my God. There's a little bit here. Again, as I was like scrolling through this, so I was like inhaling my dinner. But so for their numbers, like the lottery numbers that they always list.
Yeah, we've been seeing a bunch of them that are worthless.
Well, it says numbers today. Guess what the first one is?
I have no idea.
666.
Okay, they're calling on Satan.
They're
Bet you
calling-
she's happy.
I bet she is.
Okay.
Now you would think that a cult that is so against Satan, why would they be saying that that's one of the numbers of the day? Just
probably
wondering.
it probably goes along with the sermon dealt with. So Satan's in the sermon, so you have to give her number, her tag number. Oh, by the way, we have our own tag number now.
We do.
I decided this.
Okay.
Right, because we do stuff, before we tape.
We do stuff.
We do stuff. We are now, our official tag number. Do you know what our official tag number is?
What would that be?
369K.
Because that's how many downloads we have.
Yeah. Did you ever think that we'd have over 369,000 downloads?
No way.
Okay, we get the cool number 69 and our tag number, and Satan stuck with 666, and Little Man got his weird, funky
Whatever.
1047. I think we won out.
Oh my
Okay,
God.
I need more beer.
You drink more beer. I'm like looking through this page.
That's when the chat box popped up.
I took a screenshot because I'm like, I am not staying on this page and having this little thing pop up and ask me if I want to talk.
Do you really think you would have got somebody to talk to?
I don't know when I'd find out.
Do you think they have somebody manning the computer 24/7 just in case somebody was like, hi?
Someone in a little room all by themselves,
Yeah.
little headset on. And they were probably like, oh my God, someone's actually on the page.
Oh my gosh. Okay, keep reading.
Oh my God. Did you know that the Beast of the Sea is the Catholic Church?
The C is an SEA.
Uh-huh. The Beast of the Sea is the Catholic Church. The second beast from the earth is the USA.
Okay.
Even though they are in the USA, I'm not quite sure.
But they're in the protected place.
Okay.
That's because, the United States, it's freedom of religion, freedom of
Gotcha.
press. And, I mean, a bully can be good sometimes.
Okay.
So, I mean, because they're all anti-government. Don't trust the government. Don't use the government. That's why I was so shocked last week when I was reading that news article that the man went to the actual courts to get the kids back from that girl, Amy. But then again, that was his property. So he was probably told,
Gotcha.
go do what you got to do.
Gotcha. Okay, so the beast of the sea is the Catholic Church. The beast from the earth is the USA. And it says, news today proves deception is upon mankind with a mark of the beast upon them.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
Obedience is key to the kingdom. Effects of disobedience may prove fatal. Flesh-eating diseases found on Florida beaches.
Okay.
Therefore, we should focus on the work of God over pursuit of vacations, etc.
Yeah, because you
So
can't
don't
have
go
any
on
fun.
vacation.
You cannot have any fun.
Let's see.
There's no fun there.
Yeah, no vacations. You get flesh-eating diseases.
Yeah, that's why you couldn't go to public pools and everything else. I mean, at some point they stripped everything away. You couldn't go to a playground because somebody might have touched something.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Okay, so it says here, I guess in one of the sermons, little man taught the intelligence of Adam and Eve. Think of the responsibility of naming animals. Their names had to match their characteristics. So they're looking around at a giraffe, and giraffe means long neck. What the hell?
Okay. There's memes and I love them. It's like when God's naming the creatures and like the fire ant. And the fire ant's like, so I'm a tiny dragon, you know? And God's like, no. And he's like, yeah. And the little fire ant's like, yes, I am the tiniest dragon.
Oh my God.
Yes. Anyway.
We have great responsibility upon us when we are called to God's house. Part of our responsibility is to bring forth holy seed. It sounds disgusting.
Well, that's what's happening. They're having holy seeds out there. Because they're so holy. God-fearing.
Preach righteousness.
Okay.
Guard the tree of life. Proper use of supplies and tools that we use in our jobs.
I'm wondering if, I guess, in the tree of life somehow grows near the sanctuary miraculously. God made that tree grow there.
Could maybe it was like just like a weed, like that started sprouting up, and they're like, yeah,
It's the tree of life.
the weed of life.
The weed of life. Okay, keep going.
Let's see here. So the supplies and tools we use in our jobs, prayers to God, building God's house to train for our future responsibility of raising the dead.
With the bacteria and the microbes.
They're raising the dead now?
In the future, they will.
Oh my God.
When the world's blown away and we get to they get to resurrect everybody. Remember?
I'm trying not to. Oh my God.
Okay.
We become busy in our minds and we often lose sight of responsibilities that God has given us. God holds greatest responsibility to keep everything alive. With great responsibility comes great power. We must prove that we can overcome deception and take to heart the maintaining of life through our actions, learning to serve rather than expecting to be served, striving to become the immediate family of God.
You lost me like 5
Exactly.
minutes ago.
I lost myself as I was reading it.
You lost me 5 minutes ago. Drivel. Absolute drivel.
That is pretty much it, yeah.
Oh, and by the way, did you know if 150 people get together, purchase some off-grid land, you can create your own city and laws?
No.
Did not check into this, but somebody let me know this.
Get out.
So, remember when I told you they were buying up all that land out there? So, I'm wondering if something may be a brewing.
Gotta get some people on that.
I don't know, guys. Somebody let me know. Somebody look it up for me. And a trusted source gave me an article that Australia arrested 183 people for setting bushfires that the celebrities claimed were caused by climate change. I don't know, but apparently they've been arresting people over there for setting fires. I don't know.
And celebrities just need to be quiet. It's like make your movie and then go home.
Yes.
You know?
I showed you pictures from my Christmas party last night. I'm going to post some of these, guys. Whether it's tonight, tomorrow.
And did you have a good time?
Oh my gosh, we had a good time. A good time was had by all. Okay, we had like a Chinese auction for you didn't know what you were going to win. When you got there, you got these slips of paper, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I actually won? Because there was only like 14 gifts.
Okay.
We knew that it was either gift cards or cash, and some of the
Oh,
envelopes.
so you didn't know what you were putting.
You didn't know what you
Oh,
were-
because usually at the Chinese auction, you're like, okay, here, this is, I can see this, I want that, here, I'm with my tickets in here. So it was like a mystery thing.
Yeah, you have no idea what you were. There was like 5 or 6 actual wrapped gifts boxes,
But you had no idea what was
You had
in
no
it.
idea what was in
Gotcha.
them, and the rest of them, one looked like a bottle of wine or liquor or something. Anyway, guess what I won?
What?
I won a $50 gift certificate for apparently some ritzy, expensive makeup place.
Like Sephora?
I don't know. I don't know what it was.
Was there a black gift card?
No, it was pink.
Probably Ulta.
Yeah, that was it.
Oh.
Yeah, I knew it started with an A.
You.
Or you.
Ulta.
But
It's a start with a vowel.
it started with a vowel and it was only 4 letters, okay? And it was pink. And I'm looking in disbelief at this thing, and I'm like, I don't even know what this is a gift certificate for.
Oh my gosh.
And my one coworker, Amy, she's like, that's like really good expensive makeup. And I'm like, wow, this couldn't have come to a more wrong person. At least if one of the guys got it, they could have like given it to their girlfriend or something.
Right, right.
And I'm sitting here going, so anyway, a couple people offered me, half price for it. And I'm like, man, they're still opening gifts up there. I'm going to see if I can trade for something. You know what I traded for?
What?
I got the coolest Ozark. It's a backpack cooler.
Is that thing you have downstairs?
Yes.
That's pretty sweet.
Yeah. And it holds up to 20 cans. It has dual bottle openers. You can put a lock in the zipper spot so that, like, if you go swimming, your buddies can't all steal your shit. And it floats. I can't wait.
That went to the right person.
Well, yeah. And hi, Julie. Thank you for swapping me, girl. Yeah. But isn't that crazy? I went from, I absolutely could not use this any less to, ooh, I hit the jackpot.
Jackpot. Exactly.
I hit the jackpot, yes. Where are we?
You're talking about your party?
Yeah, the party was great. Hi to everybody. It was, thank you, KB. Thank you, Tom. Thank you, Steph. A good time was had by all. I walked outside at one point, and I'm not going to say who, but yeah, a young person was a little ill. So, but a good time.
Really
was had.
enjoyed that party.
Enjoyed the party. So, yeah, our Christmas, I think that's the latest Christmas party I've ever attended. You?
The what?
Latest Christmas party.
Oh, you mean after Christmas?
Yes.
I've never heard of them being after Christmas, but
Okay. It worked for us.
I was going to say, hey, you know what? Better than not having one.
They had catered Moe's.
They didn't have their own food.
No.
I
Why
guess you
make
guys
us
would be
work?
like, what the hell?
And we don't want our own food anyway.
Well, that was nice. Open bar, Moe's.
Yeah, it was great.
Nice.
So, kudos to you guys.
Nice gifts.
Nice. Look, there's the map of what's on fire.
Oh, that is pathetic.
And somebody did share with me, and I'm going to put it on the page. There is a veterans crisis line, specifically for veterans.
Oh, wow.
A lot of times, like, veterans go through things that other people don't go
Like
through.
a lot of PTSD.
Well, a lot of things can give you PTSD. Being in a cult can give you PTSD.
Right.
But not everybody understands being in a cult or can talk to you about it.
Mm-hmm.
So if it's a specific veterans crisis line, they're more knowledgeable on how to help the veterans.
Right.
And the number is 800-273-8255. I will post that. And it's only 2 months, 14 days, and 14 hours till spring.
Yeehaw. I cannot wait for it to be light in the evening again.
I don't know, but I don't know about any celebrities.
Kanye West, uh-huh.
Isn't Kim Kardashian married to him?
Yes.
Okay. Somebody posted this, and you schooled me on celebrities a bit, right? Kim Kardashian apparently has her own perfume.
Mm-hmm.
And look at all these sticky notes. I counted them. There's 36 of them, okay? She apparently sent her perfume to all of the celebrities that hate her.
What?
I don't know, but I was pretty happy with the names on the list.
Oh my God.
I don't know who half of them are, but the ones I recognize.
Cardi B.
There's
Paris
Taylor
Hilton.
Swift.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
All the Jenners.
I don't know.
And these are people that...
Is this what
Wait,
rich
she's sending them to her own sisters. Why? That doesn't make any sense.
I don't know. When Kim Kardashian sent her perfume to celebrities who seriously despise her, I don't know. Maybe her own sisters despise her. Maybe she's a bitch. I
Who
don't
knows?
know. I don't know these things.
Oh, it's not going to keep me up at night.
I just found it hysterical. Okay, the things that you come across. And by the way, I have a new love for pirates. Okay.
As if that Anchor song wasn't enough.
Other than the Anchor song, okay. Now, do you know that pirates have no concept of ableism? Like, they include everybody.
Okay.
They don't see you in any way, shape, or form as disabled. Do you know?
Okay.
You have no leg? Have a peg leg. No hand? Here's a hook. Give them son of a bitches a surprise. Blind in one eye? Put on an eye patch. No one fucking cares. You're deaf? Go man the cannons, you glorious bastard. They don't care if you're disabled because as long as you can fuck shit up, they don't care. I never thought about it that way.
That is true.
Pirates, as long as you can fuck shit up, you know.
You're welcome. You are welcome there.
And you know what? That should be for everybody. There should be room for everybody everywhere, except for cults. They should really not. Yeah. Anyway, let's see. What else do we have? Do you know who the biggest asshole in cinema history is?
No.
Okay, if you had to guess, would it be Darth Vader, Hannibal Lecter, the Joker, or Jenny on Forrest Gump?
I don't remember Jenny from Forrest Gump.
She's the one that dumped him.
Oh, God. Okay. I'm like...
Slept with him and left in the middle of the night. His
Well, then I'd
true
say
love.
it has to be her.
It was her. She won 74%.
Alrighty.
Okay, you got anything else?
No.
Why not?
I don't know. We're going to roll with the lottery number 666. Just go with that.
Really? You gonna make me play that number? Do you know the first time 666 ever won?
It was when it was rigged, right?
Yeah. It was back in
I remember that.
late 70s.
Yep, I remember that.
It was the late 70s because I was doing dishes and I would always think of a number in my head real quick. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And then you'd watch the lottery and you'd feel like a psychic if it came up, which it never did.
Which you never did.
You might have come close sometimes. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, yeah, it came up 666. It was like, ooh, the devil's
Yeah,
number
ooh.
came up. And in all honesty, they wouldn't have looked into it because they rigged all the sixes and the nines.
Right.
To win. You can't cheat. You can't cheat the system. By the way, do you think any news agencies down in that town would like to know they're rewarding themselves awards? Is that newsworthy?
I don't think it's newsworthy.
Come on, the local crazy cult gives themselves their own award.
Maybe on a slow day, it would be newsworthy.
I'll take a slow day. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Send reporters out there, ask to see the award, a photograph them with it, and then inform them it doesn't really exist. Oh, holy shit! And by the way, you were born in the 60s.
I sure was.
Okay. So if you were born in the 60s, you've lived 7 decades, 2 centuries, and in 2 millennias.
Well, thanks for making me feel old.
Look, I was born in 71, and I've lived in 6 decades, 2 different centuries, 2 different millennias. And I'm not even 50 yet. See, you're not that much older than me.
Mm-mm. That just sounded really damn old, though.
Well, I'm telling you, look at you know, great grandma. She's 98. How much has she lived in?
Wow.
You know, I love talking to her about the things that I've seen or she's seen and whatnot. You know what I mean? Anyway, guys, this is probably going to be a short episode. I do have a song dedication.
Okay.
Okay, we're going a little off here because it's gonna be Ozzy Osbourne.
Okay.
Crazy Train.
Okay.
Okay, do you know that song?
I do. I actually know that song.
Do you know the first few lines to it?
No, I'm picturing
Crazy, but that's how it goes. Millions of people living as fools.
Okay.
But the song goes on talking about, why don't we just learn how to love and forget how to hate? Okay. If people can overcome racism, we can overcome hate. Why are we not pulling together in this world? Please, people, please look around you. The world is burning down, and they're
Literally,
trying to sell you
figuratively.
SpaghettiOs, okay, and Kool-Aid and pierogies.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm hungry. I want grocery shopping. I'll go home and have something to eat at least.
There you go.
Well, it's a Tuesday night. You know that. Anyway, sorry for the short episode, guys, I don't know. I just don't have anything else.
But that's okay.
And
We're good.
We don't like to blather.
We're good.
Are you sure?
Yes. No
That's okay.
blithering.
I can go home and drink beer
There you are.
and get ready for work tomorrow. So, okay, guys, if you need to get a hold of us, you can hit up our post office box. It's P.O. Box 284, Oakdale, PA 15071. We've got, what else we got?
Facebook, Instagram, Twitter.
Are we still active on those?
Yeah, not
Okay.
as much as I used to be, but yeah.
Well, you have to remember that, I don't post a lot on Facebook either, so you don't have a lot to post on Instagram and Twitter. Know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, and this is what I'm getting you for next Christmas. It's a dick planner.
Oh my God.
I will post this one.
Post that, please.
I will. Guys, again, be kind. If you can help people, help people. If you can't, at least don't be mean and hurt them. It's
Yep.
getting later in the evening, and as always, I'll think of 9 million things I wanted to say, and we still actually had a whole nother 10 minutes I could have talked.
No blithering.
Yeah, we can't blather. So, don't be a son of a motherless goat, guys.
That's
and
right.
I guess hey, they don't have to wait this long because today's Tuesday, so we'll be
Right.
back, next Sunday?
Monday. I can't do Sunday.
It's
It's the last Sunday before Sam goes away.
okie dokie. Well, we'll talk about
We'll
that
talk
later.
about it later.
We'll talk about it later.
Yeah.
All right, guys, it's been Deb.
And Laura.
And we're sorry for the short episode, but we'll make it longer next time.
Sure.
All right?
Bye.
Bye, guys.